Hello, everyone. Can you hear me? I'm getting nods. Everyone's muted just for the sake of major interference. So if there's something you need, if we have time, we'll open it up at the end, but you can unmute yourself as needed. Welcome to the What is Plexus and What Does It Mean to be a Plexus Ambassador webinar. I'm Julie Gooden. I'm a Gold Ambassador with Plexus Worldwide. Probably doesn't mean a ton to a lot of you, which is fine, but in the next 20 minutes, you'll see how exciting and fun it really is. So before we start, I have to read a little disclaimer. This presentation is brought to you by independent Plexus ambassadors, and it is not sponsored by Plexus Worldwide. At Plexus Worldwide, we want you to know that the results you're about to hear may vary from person to person, and we do not claim to cure, treat, or prevent any disease. So now I can tell you about my experience with Plexus. I had to read that first before I could do that. I had noticed Plexus being advertised on Facebook by a friend from middle school. Now I hadn't talked to her in probably almost 20 years. I just saw her posts, and I was in the market to lose a little bit of weight. And as we all know, vanity sells, so it's very attractive to a lot of people. So I bought a few of the trial packs. I think I had 2 7-day trial packs from her website. I loved the experience that I had on it, but I got kind of caught up in life, as many of us do, and I went many months before I was ready to commit to using Plexus. In fact, I think it's somewhere around the 4-month mark. I hadn't even spoken to her in those months about it, but I just picked up my laptop one day when I was ready, and all of a sudden the ambassador piece was just pulling at me, and I can't even explain why. I've never really been interested in network marketing and probably was not its biggest fan. So it was really just the wholesale price and getting it cheaper that called my name. And that was that. I used the products for 3 weeks before I started seeing physical changes. And then every week after that, I was losing about 2 pounds a week. So all in all, I lost about 25 pounds in 4 months. And the biggest surprise, it solved my decade-long blood sugar problem that I didn't know how to fix and no doctor could ever diagnose or treat me for, because apparently I didn't have a blood sugar problem. So I told people what I was doing, and the first month I had a paycheck. And since then, I'm hooked. The relationships, the personal growth, the freedom I've gained has kept me here and helping me to change the lives of many of my friends and family. So with that said, some people that are on here have absolutely zero idea what Plexus is all about. So your friend told you to sign up and get on this call. So I'm going to give you a little bit of background. What is Plexus? Plexus is a health and wellness company with innovative, unique, and effective health supplements that are changing lives every single day. Plexus products focus on remedying the core issues behind most common health problems our world is facing, which are blood sugar regulation, inflammation, and gut health. Who do you know that could benefit? Thousands of people are finding relief from what they believe to be a quality of life they had to endure. Well, that is until now, because Plexus is a company that has products that is meeting the needs of the masses. They want to make quality differences in the lives of customers and ambassadors. In fact, they were ranked on Inc. 500's fastest growing companies this year and last year. Plexus is stable, income producing, and debt free. Plexus had a 3-year growth rate of 16,458%. Yep, I said it correct, 16,458%. Just think about that for a minute. Think about how that's even possible. It's possible because their products are amazing and effective in regulating blood sugar, healing your gut, and decreasing inflammation in your body. A company cannot grow this fast without products that work. Plexus is the right company with the right products at the right time. So right now, I'd like to introduce you to 2 amazing women that are helping me. We're working very diligently together to make this webinar informative and meeting the needs of everybody who has interest. Vonda Howell is going to share a quick synopsis for you on our incredible life-changing products that we are proud to represent. Just a second to find her on my grid, because we have a very large contingency happening right now. Which is lovely. There she is.
Okay, hi. Thanks, Julie. Hi, I'm Vonda Howell. I am Senior Gold Ambassador. I'm in Texas, and over about 1.5 years ago, I began Plexus, which is our flagship product, Plexus Slim, also called the Pink Drink. because year after year, while being at a healthy weight and eating fairly well and exercising, my blood sugars remained in the low pre-diabetic range. When I heard from a trusted friend that the pink drink balanced blood sugars, I jumped in for the wholesale prices. Sounded like something others in my family might need also. And here I am now sharing our small but mighty product line because I believe in the products for my entire family. So if you research the three main core areas of health and wellness, you'll find that blood sugars, gut health, and inflammation are crucial. Plexus's natural products, they mainly focus on these three areas. So our triplex combo, some of you may have heard of that. It is our most popular item, and that is because it does focus on these three main areas. So in combination with the flagship Plexus Slim, ProBio 5 and BioCleanse, they address gut health and detoxification. Briefly, I'll go over each of those three because, again, they are the most popular and most people begin with this product, those three products. So Plexus Slim helps maintain normal blood sugars, cholesterol, and lipid levels. The proven ingredients in Slim address all areas of weight management, contribute to losing fat, not muscle, and it tastes really, really good. Personally, my own father was deemed a reverse diabetic because of Plexus by his doctor. No longer requires metformin, blood pressure meds, and cholesterol meds. So a huge win for our family. And I am no longer pre-diabetic. So also on the ProBio 5, did you know that 70 to 80% of our body's immune system lives in our gut? So ProBio 5 was specifically designed to support a healthy intestinal tract, which is vital for our overall health. It provides 5 strains of probiotic bacteria to support the immune system. My entire family has benefited in areas such as sensitive stomachs and allergies. We do find ourselves quite alarmed when we run out, and that's happened a couple of times. And nobody likes to go without our ProBio 5. It's that important. Third in that triplex is the BioCleanse, and it is specially formulated magnesium compound with oxygen enhancement and vitamin C with bioflavonoids that can support and cleanse your digestive system effectively and comfortably. BioCleanse contains 95% of the magnesium your body needs and works beautifully with ProBio 5. So just by taking just a couple of capsules a day, I love that it oxygenates our bodies and also supports collagen production. So now I'll hand that over to Kim Harbage.
Thank you, Vonda. So I just want to tell you guys that what Vonda just gave you is a very small snippet of our products. And we have products that work, as Julie said. But we really want to get to the meat of things, of why you're here, like why it's important to be an ambassador and what you get out of that. So we're cutting out the rest of our products, and you can get with the person who invited you to get more information on that. Rest assured, they're amazing, and I love them all. So my name is Kim Harbage, and I am a silver ambassador, which also means that I am in the running for diamond, which as you learn more about this company, you realize that's the top of the company and where we're all aiming to go. At least some of us are. So I, too, started out for weight loss. I had seen a friend that I really trusted posting about some weight loss, and I joined just to get the products for wholesale prices. You'll hear that kind of a common thread through everything for my family and myself. And never even started thinking about the business until a good year into taking the products. That's my biggest regret. So I have gained so much more than the weight that I've lost. I'm no longer tired and cranky and out of balance and out of whack. I have my spunk back. I sleep like a rock, and I no longer want to rip people's eyeballs out at that certain time of the month. It really has been a great experience, and I even lost the equivalent of one of those big cooler jugs for the water coolers of water. That is huge. I can't even imagine carrying it around, and so now that's gone as well, which is really exciting. So the meat of why you guys are here is, what does it really mean to be an ambassador? And so many times people hear this and they say no, 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 because they're frightened. So we want to address those issues so that we can take away some of that fear and see what, give you kind of like peel back the onion of what it really means. So how about I start with what it doesn't mean? And these are kind of really kind of key things for many of us who might have heard of network marketing in the past. So no parties, no quota, no sales quotas, and no inventory. That is huge. Again, some of those MLMs that are out there definitely you have to do all of those. You don't have to do deliveries of your own products, and there's no pressure. Everything is covered for you. And rest assured, you don't actually have to turn into that crazy Plexus lady or person, if there's any men on the call. Although once you get a taste of our products, we think that you might have a hard time not becoming that crazy Plexus person because you'll want to change the lives of your friends and family. So some of the other cool parts, our compensation plan is truly second to none. We actually have one of our ambassadors research this all over the country and has created a video on it, which if you're interested, your person who invited you can share that with you. But it goes through all of the others. But at the end, it comes out that Plexus's is hands down the best out there, and you will not find anything better. It is truly mind-boggling. So we've talked about this a couple of times. I think all of us said it, that we joined for wholesale pricing. And this is really one of the best perks for this. It means that you can get your products at the cheapest price possible for those products. The one caveat for this is, as an ambassador, we have a 5-day guarantee, money-back guarantee, whereas a customer who orders it has a 60-day guarantee. So there's definitely that to keep in mind when you're deciding, or one of your customers might be deciding between becoming a preferred or an ambassador. You can truly make money on day one. And that's just from sharing, because you're going to feel good and you start sharing it, which is pretty impressive because not all companies can say that. You can do this business just to cover the cost of your own products if you want, or you don't have to work the business. But it takes roughly 3 customers or so to cover your products if you are taking that combo that Vonda was talking about, the triplex. So with 3 customers, that doesn't take too long to take care of that, and then from there you can add some additional income to your life as well. Another thing to keep in mind, and that we always hear, is that you don't have time, or I don't have time, and really this fits in the cracks of your lives. We just heard recently at a convention that you can break this into 15-minute increments, and if you do that 3 times a day, so a total of 45 minutes, if you're dedicated and focused, you can build yourself a significant income and take it as far as you want. Truly, the sky is the limit. We have a very generous compensation plan, which if you stay with us for there's a meeting after this, we'll go into that in a little more detail. But there's 11 different ways that we get paid. We can get paid 5 times a month. We can get paid every single Friday and on the 15th of the month. That's pretty cool too. And you get to transform your health, which is amazing. I didn't know that I needed these products the way that I do, even beyond weight loss. What I've gotten is so much more than that. So we consider ourselves truly ambassadors of hope. We are a source of encouragement to others. When they feel like their life is spinning out of control, we can do that for them. The people that we work with are amazing, and the opportunity is real. And then you get to become a leader. Once you start building your own team, you will be helping people reach their goals and support your best friends in this. And that's really kind of the most amazing part, is that there are so many perks, and to be able to do this with your besties is really a great thing. So it's just a very small glimpse, but we wanted to show you the 2014 average salary slide here, just so that you can take a peek. And we're not going to leave it up long because we want to be short or considerate of time. But this just goes through the average salaries of the different ranks. I'm a silver, and that's the 3rd red bar over. And I can tell you that where I am right now, which is just about at gold, the silver range is low. And so it's quite an amazing compensation plan. And I think then we will move over to Vonda, back to Vonda for a little bit.
Yes. So some of you may be thinking, okay, I'd love to take the products, but I'm not a salesperson. I did the same thing, and I am not a salesperson. So, but even though I'm a quiet, reserved person, when I believe in something strongly, I can be very passionate and outspoken. So my family's health, pretty passionate about that. So I've become excited about sharing Plexus with others that I care about, and even strangers, because everyone has families, right, that want to be healthier. So think about it this way. If you've ever had a terrific meal at a restaurant, you might share that with someone. Or if you might recommend a hairstylist, a dentist, your school. Those are just examples of things we already recommend to people, and it's on a regular basis, but we're not getting paid. You also may be wondering how expensive it is to begin a business with Plexus. And it is just $34.95, not expensive at all. And with that, you get an easy startup kit with a success kit and a choice of a welcome pack at a huge discount. You get professional and free training at every level of your Plexus journey. You get support, encouragement, motivation from your sponsor and team. You get commissions paid online, going direct deposit into your account if you like. Your professionally designed Ambassador website's ready as soon as you join, which makes customers shopping very easy. And everything shipped directly to your customers. So no inventory, as we mentioned. You get recognition with trips and bonuses, and all of that for an entire year for $34.95. So we'd like to share a really quick video, and it's basically about what Plexus means to people just like you and me.
We're putting things in place for this company to go to the next stratosphere.
Plexus was originally just a breast health company.
I was looking for a great cause that was going to bring me some extra income.
It's been amazing, the journey that we've all been on.
People had lost hope, and when Plexus came into my life, hope reappeared. So many got to take a change of course in where their life was going.
These are the leaders we got started with in the Gulf Coast. And at the time, Plexus needed their leadership as much as they needed the opportunity.
We were sitting around this table, and we all saw the big picture, and we said, what if?
That's what it's all about. Give the gift of Plexus to everyone you see.
Conceptualize it, dream.
We belong to the best industry in the entire world, and that is network marketing.
When we launched Plexus Slim in 2009, we didn't know what to expect. But 2 years later, we opened our first of 4 locations here in Biloxi, Mississippi.
From when our doors opened, we hit the ground running, and it hasn't stopped since.
This is the side of our first Plexus Opportunity of a Lifetime meeting.
This company's going to grow with or without you.
As one of the first employees, we used to wear many different hats. I did shipping, customer service, and commissions.
Our first office and warehouse were less than 2,100 square feet. We're expanding now to over 105,000 square feet, and that is awesome.
In May of this year, I actually quit my job.
It feels nice to retire at 25.
My personal network was through Facebook.
As a nurse, my network was the medical community.
My network was flight attendants and fellow pilots that I flew with.
My network comes from a small town of under 1,000 people.
My network is crunchy moms all across the country.
Plexus came to me at a time when I didn't want it, and I didn't know that I needed it.
When we started, we had less than 10 employees on our staff. Today, we have close to 250, and their one goal is to serve you.
After 27 years of teaching, I was making $2,600 a month. It was no-brainer to retire a year and a half early with Plexus.
Every day we hear hundreds of stories about how Plexus has touched people's lives.
I'm a manufacturing business with 14 employees and a high payroll. Yet Plexus outperforms my family business in 20 years.
Life before Plexus and life since is totally different. It has been everything and more than we ever thought it would be.
Because of Plexus, we have the best ambassadors in the world.
Because of Plexus, I have the freedom of time.
Well, because of Plexus, I was able to retire from my nursing job.
Because of Plexus, my husband's home more and we get to raise our 5 kids together.
Because of Plexus, I'm able to donate my time towards charitable causes.
Because of Plexus, at 24 and 25, we built our dream home.
This is my home office.
I'm honored to be a Plexus pioneer with you all, because we are just scratching the surface.
We've come a long ways in a few short years, but we're not done yet. We're going to keep on growing. What if this could change everything for you?
One Plexus, one team.
Hello, everyone. I'm going to switch back to Vonda real quick.
You're on, Julie.
What I wanted to say about that, hold on, I've got to get rid of I have to get rid of my Zoom, my YouTube. It's going to take over my screen. What I wanted to say about that video is the most beautiful thing about Plexus being such a small company is I've met a good handful of people that were in that video. I have pictures with them. They are real touchable entities. They are not people that you will never meet or never see. In fact, not only have I met them, I could in a second write them and ask them for their help, and they were obliged easily. So there's something to say for being in such a small company that's just scratching the surface. We're in just a handful of countries. We're in 4. So anyway, I wanted you to know that because it's important to me. As you absorb everything that you've learned on this call, because we've run out of time, like I think I'm 8 minutes over, or 3 minutes over, just take a second and listen to the vision statement and let it percolate in your mind. Plexus has created this to wrap up exactly how they feel and what they want to get across to people. And I just want it to sit with you because it's super important. Network marketing is the greatest industry on this earth. Our goal is to create and sustain a legacy company that gets it right. Plexus is passionate about doing it the way it could be done and should be done, but rarely is. We conduct ourselves and operate in a way our ambassadors, employees, and their families will be proud of today, tomorrow, and in the future. Just imagine a legacy you can be proud of. That gives me tingles. I want to thank you for listening tonight and taking the time to educate yourself on Plexus. We're going to be a household name one day. To get there, we need you to help us share. 4 countries and counting. What if this could change everything?
So thank you guys for being with us. If what you have heard is interested you, please know that there's a second call right after this, and there's a different link for that. So we're having you switch over, but we really hope that this is something that is beneficial for you, that we know that we're just scratching the surface of information for you as well. We want you to be interested and come find out some more. It really is a great business. We work with great people, and we want you to come in and join us. We'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.